What is up? Welcome back to Softcore History. I am your host for the week, Rob Fox, joined, as always, by Dan Regester.
Always a pleasure to be on your show, Rob.
Yeah, thank you for showing up to my studio and doing this show.
Looks really professional. Who did this?
I hired some people.
Yeah.
I didn't want to leave it to you to do it, so I paid some people. And
You can. I don't have the time.
no. Or the it just doesn't work.
Or the skill.
That little chuckle was Gabby Montemayor back on the show.
Back again.
Fan favorite.
Third studio I've done this one in, I think.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Because I definitely did the spare bedroom.
You did spare bed. Yeah, you did the spare bedroom. You've done this apartment.
Did you ever come to Old Torf? So this would be your fourth.
I didn't come to Old Torf,
Okay.
but I knew of it. But no.
She was aware of Old Torf.
Yeah. We didn't have a ton of guests on the old because we had Jake.
It's true.
We had fewer guests when Jake was here, but Jake is dead. After
Are y'all going to do a reunion episode?
we are.
Good.
Well,
are.
don't spoil it for the people at
Oh,
home.
well.
Maybe not. Depends on if Jake. I want to text Jake fucked up shit about the taxes just to fuck with him, just to like throw a wrench in his Monday. Like, hey man,
Does he still care? There's no way.
well, he'll care if I'm like, hey man, they just kept you on the LLC for the whole year, so I'm gonna need some money from you.
Oh,
Like,
that-
something like,
he'll care about that.
yeah.
He'll care about that.
He will be furious about that. So yeah, I'll probably fuck with him about the taxes somehow, just for a fun Monday, because I don't want to be mean about his Florida Gators, because I would get angry if someone did that to me, but I'll do it about the taxes. I'll do it about something less important, like your financial situation, than college football.
Your livelihood.
Yeah. That I will absolutely do. Gabby, we have you on today for a very
You said it was a good one.
special reason. We needed a person with a uterus.
Oh, hell yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
Girl with uterus.
Now, I could have done my wife because she's given birth before, and this has to do with that.
You've never done your wife before.
What?
You have 3 kids.
Yeah, I don't know whose they are, but I love them. I raised them
They're yours now.
as if they're my, yeah. I've imprinted on them. That other guy rode his motorcycle, never saw him again, except the 2 other
It's
times.
also like the sunk cost fallacy. Like you've come this far.
Yeah.
Like, those are yours.
At this, yeah, they're mine. Not legally.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Yes, 100%. And I possess those children. I own those children. But I wanted to do, I think the other thing with Courtney too is she wouldn't even have fun with this. She would just be like, no, oh my God. So,
Is it something gross?
Yeah,
Sounds gruesome.
deeply gruesome today is how we're going. We're talking about, really this episode is just one of, in many in our series of, I promise you, life and society used to be so much worse than it is now. So calm the fuck down.
Always.
Because what we're talking about today is pretty fucking wild. Have you guys ever seen, Dan, I'll send you a picture for the video show. There's a statue at some university, I forget where, of a mouse weaving like DNA. Like he's like knitting DNA, a DNA strand. And it's on a university campus, I think, or some scientific campus. Anyway, the point is that it is a statue, a memorial to all the mice who, quote unquote, gave their lives for DNA testing.
For science.
Yeah. So it's a little memorial to all the mice we tortured.
We've lost along the way.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Something. I mean, if it has to do with uteruses and mice, I know I'm not gonna like where this
No.
ends up. I feel like there's gonna be a mouse in a cavity it doesn't belong, but I don't know. No spoilers.
No. A lot of
Okay.
things that don't belong in a cavity today, but no mice.
Okay.
If those mice got a statue, then this woman, known as the mother of gynecology, should probably get a statue because she was a slave that was experimented on surgically in order to figure out how to repair post-childbirth trauma.
She was like a cut up doll. You know, like those like paper dolls.
Yeah.
They just kept going in and trying new things.
No, it's not quite that
Okay.
bad. It's not quite that bad, but she was a slave in the Americas in the 1800s who a doctor was just like, I'm going to try some things. I'm going to try some stuff. But she is known as the mother of gynecology. Anarcha Westcott is one of her names. Because...
One of her names?
Yeah, it's the name the doctor wrote in his diary. Believe it or not.
Of course, it's not her real name.
He got it wrong.
Oh, I believe it. Believe it, I do. Yes,
what was her name
I do.
again? Anarchus? I don't know. I'll just write
Slave
something.
woman.
Yeah, I'll just write something
Subject
down.
A.
But the thing is, with these procedures, they worked. And it seriously helped a lot of women afterwards.
Oh, dope.
Which is why she's not, instead of being some like horrible murder victim or whatever, she's known as like she is credited as being the mother of gynecology because it is thanks to her that the first major gynecological surgical procedures post childbirth were developed.
Speaking of women in DNA, I only know this because my friend Shay told me. Apparently, a woman is the one that kind of found the groundbreaking information when it came to DNA, and then 2 other dudes just stole it from her.
Hell yeah.
That happens a lot of times in
Yeah.
history.
Well-
There's a lot of things like that.
I am 2 things on this show, and one of them is a Da Vinci hater. The other one is an Edison lover. I don't care that Edison stole everything. All right, he's a grinder.
He got the ball over the goal line.
Yes.
Hemingway stole from his wife, too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. No, so did was it Hemingway or was it F. Scott Fitzgerald?
Both of them did.
Okay.
Both of them did. But Hemingway especially did.
Oh really?
I think F. Scott kind of like riffed on her stuff.
Yeah.
But she was kind of like, but Hemingway really just ripped.
What does his wife know about anything when it comes to a farewell to arms? She doesn't know. She has no lived experience.
Yeah, I actually do want to know what he stole because she didn't drive an ambulance in World War I.
That was not her. But there were certain things. I mean, I don't know. Not,
we need to
not my
fact check
episode.
Gabby now.
Yeah. It's softcore history, not hardcore history.
She's
Who gives
trying
a fuck?
to
We're
ruin
just...
a good man.
Oh, yeah.
You're in a lot of it's people like you that caused him to put a shotgun in his mouth.
Oh, and I'll do it again, too.
Hemingway just got to the age where he's just like, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
He just
Same
couldn't-
with Hunter S. Thompson.
They both just couldn't get drunk enough. They were like, I haven't been fucked up in years.
Hemingway's liver was literally protruding out of his body.
Yeah, just like cirrhosis out to the fucking yin yang.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing that? The age of 80? You just ended in it?
I hope to die before.
You hope to die before 80.
I hope to die quickly.
I want to be a bionicle man.
You would want to live forever, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I want to live to
Bionic
the ripe
man.
old age.
Bionicle is the Lego-y thing.
No, dude, I want to be a
Bionicle man.
Bionicles.
Bionicles.
Remember the Bionicles?
They
were like
came in the Happy Meal.
Yeah, they were like the poor man's Lego.
Transformer, right?
No,
they
it
were
was
like a
it was
Lego Transformer,
It
right?
was Lego. It was Lego Bionicles.
Yeah.
It was like Lego's version of Transformers,
But it was like,
right?
yeah, it was like Legos for stupid kids.
Yeah,
That's why Dan likes it.
I had those. I had my Street Sharks.
Any toy that you could go, raw, raw, raw.
He had the special bus with the seatbelt.
I had that medieval castle.
I had that.
With like the little knights.
And the cannon on it.
And the
Yeah,
cannon.
I had that. I had that. Which I did go, raw, raw, raw.
Yeah, so don't act like you're better than me, Rob.
I'm not better than
You
you,
hide
but I
your
will
trash.
act like I am.
I embrace the trash. You hide it.
I
Yeah.
had the
Shame.
American Girl dolls. Real historian over here.
One of my favorite stories from my wife is that she had a couple American Girl dolls, including, this will tie back in the episode a little bit, including the slave one, Addie. Yeah. And she asked her dad one day why Addie's bed was so much shittier than the Gilded Age one.
Samantha.
Yeah. And her dad had to awkwardly explain to the 8-year-old Courtney what a slave was. And she felt so bad that she gave Addie the rich girl's bed.
Aw, that's so cute. That's really cute.
Yeah.
I love that. That's such a good story.
Now, that's the story she told you. The truth was much darker.
Yeah.
I believe it. Courtney kicked you out of the bed, and I slept in her bed with her. not
When
with
was
you.
it?
On her birthday trip all those years ago,
Oh, yeah.
when you snored a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, you still do.
No, I have a retainer now.
Yeah, the way you said that initially, I'm like, did Courtney offer up a birthday gift?
Oh, yeah, me and Courtney. No.
I
We
get to
just kicked
watch.
Rob out, and
Yeah.
me and Courtney and
Rob was
Leo.
in the corner,
Me and
of
Courtney
course,
and
yeah.
Leo were in the bed together.
Yeah, sounds about right. Leo's always there. Watching.
Farting away
Yeah.
in the corner.
He does clean up for you.
Yeah, kind of. That's actually true. Literally. He ate the baby's diarrhea the other day too. That thing is a fucking. He is a trash.
He's a
can.
champ. We love him.
Like so fast. Like
Before you can even react.
yeah. Like I got back to the chair to clean it, and Leo had slopped all of the baby's diarrhea up.
That's so gross.
It
It's
was foul.
impressive, but disgusting.
But you know he eats my semen too, right?
Yeah, I mean it's all mixed
Rob
up
has
in
a
there.
jack-off corner in the shower,
Oh God.
for those who are unfamiliar.
Well, it's the old house
Oh,
now.
yeah. You got to start fresh. You got to start a fresh pile.
Yeah.
It's like a new compost. A compost.
I'm green. I compost. Everyone knows this.
Compost bin.
So Anarcha Westcott was a slave who lived from 1828 to 1869. So she died a free woman. Known as the mother of gynecology because she underwent a series of experimental surgical procedures conducted by one physician, J. Marion Sims, Dr. Sims, without anesthesia.
Poor thing.
No anesthesia.
Just like a leather strap and hopefully a little whiskey or something.
So opium after.
After.
We'll get to it.
Oh God.
We'll get to it.
I love it. We'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
Looking forward to getting to.
Yeah. So
Opium before just seems non-consensual.
it's none of this. She
No,
was a
I
slave.
think,
None
I
of this
think
is
she could
consensual.
consent.
She would. Yeah.
I
Anyone's
think she would
consenting to-
choose between the opium and no opium. I feel like she would choose if she knew what she was doing.
You
Choose
take
the opium.
You take the
You
opium.
always choose opium.
So she was. These surgical procedures were done to her without her consent, obviously. Although I'm a little murky on that, and I'll get to why. But they were done in order to develop treatments for vesicovaginal fistula and rectovaginal fistula that resulted from traumatic childbirth. The first one, vesicovaginal fistula, or VVF. Fistula, sorry.
Yeah, correct his ass.
I'm a
Get
physician.
Good.
him. Get him.
Yeah, it's
got
good
you,
for
Dan.
Essentially, what happens is that like a hole, like there's tears in your insides,
Like when two holes become one.
kind of, and pee. You just become incontinent from pee. It's that you can't stop peeing.
Like instead of a pipe, it's like a leaky
Yep.
faucet.
Yeah, you're incontinent. Rectovaginal
And that one sounds worse.
is horrific. If the opening between the rectum and the vagina is wide, and essentially like the baby's skull like makes a tear in a way that basically like the poo just gets rerouted,
Oh no.
so you're just pooping out and farting out of your vagina
Oh.
constantly.
That's called
Oh,
efficiency.
the UTIs from that would be catastrophic.
Is there even time for a UTI?
I mean, I feel like pooping implies like they had to figure only way to figure this out is like someone does this enough that it's an issue.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's probably
So this happened. This was extremely common. Extremely common in the era. And it was bad because you would essentially be incontinent and just leaking either pee or poo or both out of your
Jesus.
vagina at all times,
shit discharge.
constantly. And like it was essentially like your pants were a colostomy bag. type of
Oh
situation.
God.
God forbid you made her squirt.
And the laundry situation was not good either.
No.
God forbid you made her squirt. So sorry. That was a late reaction.
It's more than just pee.
disgusting.
Yeah.
It's more than just pee. It's not just pee.
Now it's poop.
Now it's other stuff.
So
Now it's chunky.
these issues, they happen to women all the time. They would cause obviously vaginal irritation, scarring, loss of vaginal function for all reasons. And the worst part by far is that there was no cure for this. There was no procedure for this. So if this happened to you when you had a baby, it did not matter who you were. You basically became exiled from society because you were just a leaking poo monster.
There's that, and you would also have them complain the entire time. And who wants that?
And also like the normal terrible things that happen after childbirth, like postpartum depression and you're fat.
Yeah.
And you know.
Yeah.
Send them to the fucking loony bin.
You go
Yeah.
you send them to an island, yeah, and
Poor
then
things.
it was pretty common too.
Lobotomy City. Come on.
My favorite
Colostomy city.
my favorite thing about the Wikipedia that I was reading this from was The Wikipedia said the procedures were, quote, primarily aimed at benefiting white female patients, which is funny to me because, A, that obviously it was for white. They didn't care what happened to black people. But it also implies to me in a way that it wasn't just for female patients. Like husbands were like, doctor, please cure my wife. She poops out of her vagina now and I can't take this anymore.
This hole is useless to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Render this hole useful yet again.
But here's the thing. Butthole's clean and dry.
Mm-hmm.
Butthole's never been cleaner.
Never been cleaner. But they don't really have a good lube situation back then.
Yeah, they do. They got whale's oil and olive oil.
Whale's oil.
Yeah, they got all this stuff. I mean, olive oil's been a rectal lube since time immemorial.
Mm-hmm.
We
that was actually the first use for olive oil.
Someone like was fucking over a stove and was like, "Hey, that smells pretty good. Should we saute some onions in this or something?"
Mm-hmm. Here, let me squeeze a little out of your ass.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the original sauteing onion.
So Sims was, though not strictly speaking, ethical, but what does that even mean in the 1840s? He was nonetheless a very talented doctor for the time. Really kind of overall. We'll get into it a little bit.
Talented Mr. Ripley, you say?
Talented Mr. Sims.
Not just a leech guy and a barber, but like a real prodigy.
A talented Ripley. You know, he's ripping the hole.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Rip 'em and stick 'em.
So when Sims, and he was there wasn't really gynecologist back then, but he specialized in female patients.
Recreational gynecology.
Yeah, kind of. So when Sims
it's more of a hobby.
Once went to see a patient who had injured
it if you're paid too much.
She had injured her pelvis from a fall from a horse.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, right. He placed her in a new position called the knee chest position, and he inserted his finger into her vagina. This allowed Sims to see the patient's vagina clearly, and it inspired him to investigate what is it? Fistula treatment. And in order to facilitate the examination of patients' vaginas, he soon developed the precursor to the modern speculum. So he is credited with inventing.
He's manually speculum.
But he's credited with inventing the speculum.
Now, did this guy create the shocker? Two in the pink, one in the stink.
You got to think he did the shocker.
He's an innovator.
Is it a creation or was it like an accidental thing like Viagra?
It already existed. I think he maybe just put his name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put his real stamp on it.
It's no longer the shocker. It's the Sims fork.
So like they're grasping their knees and they're like on their backs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like roly-poly position.
Yeah. And he's able to get in there
and he's just
see.
Speculuming.
But yeah, I guess no.
I wonder what the tools were at first. A pair of tongs could get you there.
It was a pewter spoon and strategically placed mirrors.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to deal with what the tools you have.
Yeah. I mean, I think that would work.
Sims, though he is credited, is actually not the first person to successfully treat a fistula, not even in the United States. However, I guess these doctors kind of kept it to themselves because there was one repaired in 1838 and there was one repaired in 1839, but it didn't get far.
But they didn't publish their findings.
Yeah, and there was actually even someone who did publish how to repair it in 1676. But for whatever reason, none of this stuck, and women were just pooping out of their vaginas for another 200 years.
Welcome to women's healthcare, where if it happened to men, it would be free and taken care of, but because it happens to women, nothing. They have to do the same thing 10 times before they actually start making it standard.
Well, I heard about a woman's poop.
She sounds hysterical.
Yeah, it was repaired once, but many think that's myth.
But how can you repair a woman when they're so broken to begin with?
It's like a wine glass. If it breaks, you buy a new
one.
Yeah, it's also like wine, though. You let the problem kind of sit for quite some time. It gets better with age.
You want to air it out.
Yeah. Problem is, it's not it's too humid. Wine just goes bad. Turns to vinegar. Mm-hmm. Sims, his medical experimentation on Anarcha and the other slaves is credited with the development of modern gynecology. Obviously, it's also very controversial because slaves. but he is credited with a sort of pioneering modern gynecology. Now, we obviously don't know a ton about Anarcha's life. Dr. Sims is apparently the primary source. She was a slave, so
We don't even know her real name.
we do.
Oh,
I
okay.
did find it.
Okay.
We'll get to it. She was. What we do know is that she was legally illiterate, in that it was illegal for her to know how to read.
But could she?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It's as bad.
Plot
as
twist.
It's as bad as you think. Yeah.
She's bedridden, but at least she can read.
She first appears in Sims's autobiography as a, quote, little mulatto girl living in the doctor's house in Alabama. Now, that means...
So she was pretty.
Well, it means she was part white.
Yeah, she
But it
was
also means
light-skinned.
she was pretty.
Yeah, probably.
If she's, inside, right?
What?
If she's inside, like they're not having ugly people inside, right?
She was pretty young when he was dealing with her. So, yeah, she probably was pretty. Because I feel like you hit 25 in that era.
And you
you're
just rot.
Yeah, just garbage.
Then and now, am I right,
Yeah, how
ladies?
young was she when he started experimenting?
13.
Yeah, let's probably.
You're not even
Put
done.
that
You're
out
nowhere
there.
near done cooking. All your parts are still like
Glad
they're
I
all in the
holstered some
Pokemon
takes.
baby phase. Come
Glad I
on.
holstered some jokes before I found out the age.
There's probably not even grass on the field, you know?
Yeah, but the problem is...
I didn't have grass on the field at 13.
Someone
Ayo.
played ball.
Did they hit puberty before us, you think?
No,
Back in the
probably
day?
later.
Yeah,
Because now
puberty's earlier
it's
now.
happening earlier and earlier now.
Okay, that's what I figured.
It's women's hair products.
the microplastics.
It's the hormones in chicken,
Sure.
among other things.
Is it? Okay. I wouldn't know. Was not a early bloomer.
Neither was I, but didn't mean I didn't try.
Yeah, I ate a lot of chicken.
Ate a lot of breast.
It's all that sweet, sweet, juiced up chicken and pork.
Seriously, it's all this shit that they put in our meat.
It's kind of sick, though. We look awesome.
Ugh.
Every generation gets better looking.
These girls are 24 and they look fucking 40. Like these girls are.
No, that's because they do surgery way too early.
I swear to God, every time, every August, the sorority rush TikTok videos come through. And every time I see them, I'm like, these girls are way hotter than when I was in school.
It's because they look like adult women because they're all so advanced.
Yeah.
Because they've been full grown for 6 years as opposed to like 3 years.
Yeah, but now 40-year-old women look like awesome.
Yeah.
Look at 40-year-old women in the 60s.
Or look at, better yet, look at
20-year-old women.
Look at 55-year-old women like that Fox. Well, she's not Fox News anymore, but Megyn Kelly.
Oh yeah, but she's had tasteful work done.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, it's tasteful. Like she doesn't look bad. Like it's not
Yeah,
like
she looks
a
good.
freak.
Well, she's what, like 55?
Yeah, she is up there, and she looks like she's fucking 40.
Proof that you're not ugly, you're just poor.
Yes.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's all it is.
I'm about to become
so ugly.
so ugly. Take it in, boys.
I know, and all this rapid weight loss, it's gonna make you look a little haggard. We got to talk about that.
It's 30 pounds, baby.
We got to get you on a collagen regimen.
No. Shoulders healing up. We're gonna hit the weights in. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be good as new.
Not before your face freaking sinks in on itself.
So
Just kidding. You look great.
Neutron star.
You look great.
Sims wrote on the following page of his autobiography, "A little Negro girl would sleep in the room with me and hand me a drink of water occasionally."
Oh my God.
Well, that's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sounds great for the time.
Seriously.
There's no way she's sleeping well. She's just terrified. She's like, please don't rape me tonight. Please don't rape me.
Well,
tonight."
she wasn't his slave.
Oh. So he was borrowing her?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah. That happened all the time.
You don't think people raped other people's slaves?
Oh, sure they did.
Okay.
They do that to
Here's the
soccer
thing,
players
though.
now.
When she was with her, or
When he
when he was with her, when she was with him, living with him, that was when she was broken. So I don't think so. If I had to guess, that was when the fistulas were.
Fistulaing.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
We'll give him a pass.
Anarcha next turns up in the autobiography as a quote, "A young colored woman about 17 years of age, well developed, belonging to a Mr. Westcott who lived a mile from Sims's house in Montgomery, Alabama." So when Sims actually works on her, she is 13 years old.
And she's given birth by this point.
Yes.
Oh my God. Poor
Sims
thing.
was called to assist with her labor that had been going on for 3 days at that point.
Oh no. Because she's also not big enough. She's not full grown.
Yes, and this is why all this stuff happened to her.
Poor
That is specifically
thing.
why the fistulas happen, and
Yeah,
that
because your hips haven't.
you're not ready. Yeah, you're not ready. You don't have a baby bucket yet. It was not recorded how Anarcha became pregnant,
Yeah, why would it?
but
I'm sure it would implicate somebody who didn't want it.
yeah, that was my thought. That it was not
Not cool.
a black gentleman who got her pregnant.
Certainly not.
It was,
Let me guess. The babies didn't live.
it was a stillborn baby. So
Likely story.
Someone got real lucky.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
Stillborn with a pillowcase over its head.
Yeah, yeah. Because my thinking on why it was probably one of her owners or someone or an overseer or something who got her pregnant and not a fellow slave is because they would have written that down because now it's new slave.
Especially if they're this invested in the birth. I feel like slaves usually would just, if it was a slave having a slave baby, it would be like, all right, they're calling out sick from work. Like it would be like, I feel like they wouldn't be calling for help.
Well, my thought on it is that's
I guess it's
more product.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's economical.
Yeah, like you would want to record that for your own.
Yeah, like my car is making a lot of noise.
Right,
Can we come
for
and get it
for your
fixed
books.
so we don't get it totaled?
Because now you have another one for free.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Which is huge because slaves were expensive. Only rich people really owned slaves. Like it wasn't like maybe upper middle class had like a couple.
I mean,
but,
our poor Irish ass
yeah,
ancestors did not have slaves.
No, I think like this. I actually look it up.
Might have been a slave. I don't think I was actually.
You have probably more conquistador in
I think
you.
so too.
I think so,
actually,
too. I think
especially
you
at
were-
this time.
You're
And then
actually
slaver.
related to Cortez.
Cortez.
I like Cortez.
So
I don't care.
In the
You get
1860
it.
census, right before the Civil War, 25% of white households in the Confederacy owned slaves. So 3 out of 4 white households did not own slaves because it was
Like
relatively
a second home. Not many of us.
Yes.
My mom has a second home. She's not rich. She just has 2 okay homes. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, I think it is the type of thing where it is like owning a vacation, like a little second home. But some people
Or like a car that's a toy.
Yes, like some people have a home, like a vacation home or a lake house that's like a real rinky-dink.
Like a shithole.
Yeah,
But it's extra.
right, and it's cool. They get to go to it and I've been to those. But then other people, even on that same lake, have goddamn mansions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gabby just said it, folks. Owning a slave is the same as owning a classic car. So own a slave now.
The value,
that's a
only,
real
the
classic.
value only goes up if you take good care of it.
Dude, if you take a Jewish slave now, that's a real classic.
Oh, what? You doing one?
I did one last time.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I missed the vape.
Taking a
I've
Zyn
been
break.
like,
Not a
I had the
sponsor.
kind of weekend where I was like, I could use a cigarette.
Yeah, I know the feeling. So she was physically immature for giving birth, and that almost certainly contributed to the fistulas. Anarcha's baby was stillborn, as I said. Anarcha was brought back to Sims's place because she had the fistulas in her vagina and her rectum, so fully incontinent, poo river coming out of the vagina. At that point, you don't even notice the pee, really. You know what I mean?
You good, bro?
I'm fine.
All jittery and
Don't
shit.
disrespect the flag.
Yeah.
Not in these
I
times.
am jittery.
See, that flag was used to bomb Syrians.
Was it
In
Syria?
our-
I thought it was Yemenis.
It was in our honor. It was for the show.
Yeah, a drone was flown in our honor and killed someone. They sent, seriously, that's
No way! Actually, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
This show has
Wait,
bodies.
should this be? No, that was incorrect.
Oh, and
Edward.
we're
you're
violating
making it
the
worse.
flag.
You're making it worse.
Sorry. I think it looks.
Flag code.
Operation Inherent Resolve.
Yeah, this flag was flown on that drone.
Dope.
We're pretty cool like that. Shout out Houston Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shouts
Shout
to my
out.
man.
yeah.
And if you come at us, if you want podcast beef, just know we can call it your own.
We got to
anytime.
go anytime. So, Anarcha's brought back to Sims so he can try to work on her. Obviously, she's in horrific pain and it's gross. It smells bad. All this stuff. Here's I don't know if this is the worst part or not, but it's not fatal.
Yeah.
So you will just live for years and years and years with this.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time,
Challenge
this
accepted.
is like the 1840s. There is no known. People had done it before, but there is no widely known effective cure or treatment. So Sims is like, I'm going to crack this nut. I'm going to figure out how the fuck to do this on this person who can't tell me not to, because a lot of white women could have been like, this hurts too much and refused.
Yeah. Undergoing surgery without anything.
Yeah.
There's something about it that makes a girl want to say, stop.
Yeah.
Also, white women pain tolerance super low.
So much lower.
So that is actually a part of this episode, is that they believed back then that black people had higher pain tolerance
they
than white
still
people.
believe it. It's still in medical textbooks.
Oh,
Seriously.
really?
It's seriously. Yeah.
That's really funny.
They still believe it. Like, because that's what the only research that exists says. And it is research that's but it's also easy to tilt a peer-reviewed study into a certain direction.
Right. Which sucks for them, because then they're like, oh, you have a higher pain tolerance. It's fine. You can take this. But in general, I would love to have a higher pain tolerance.
I think I have a surprisingly high pain tolerance, actually. But I have a low complaint tolerance, which is they get confused for each other. I'll complain about anything, but it actually doesn't hurt.
Aware.
It doesn't hurt for a long time. Yeah, everyone's aware.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
including your sister, you almost threw down with, huh?
God, Dan.
That's an off mic.
We're moving on.
It's an off mic convo. So Sims performed 30 operations on Anarcha, just trying to figure out how the fuck to fix this thing.
Yeah.
Um,
That's so many. 30 times under the knife, and no, you're not asleep. You're just awake.
Yep.
And then you get opiates
But you get the opium after.
You get the
After.
opium after.
It's called a reward, Gabby.
Now,
It's called the least they could do.
She didn't have anesthesia, but there is actually a good reason for that.
They wanted to see how much it hurt.
It didn't exist. No.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
It didn't exist. So anesthesia was first publicly demonstrated in Boston in 1846, which is a year after Sims began his experimental surgeries. And Sims himself was
And this was the South, so things take a couple years to get from up to down.
Sims himself was not aware at the time of the use of ether. And as late as 1853, when Sims was still doing fistula experiments, it was not a medical consensus that chloroform was safe or effective. So a lot of them, no matter who they were doing surgery on,
there should have been a consensus on effectiveness, because you pass out. Like, safe, sure, but it is
that's
effective.
why they weren't aware of its effectiveness, because it was either like, a lot of times they don't get enough, and if we give them too much, they'll die.
Well, actually, fair.
There was no Bill Cosby at the time.
That's nice, actually.
Yeah,
They're like,
so-
we don't want to kill these women. We just want to get up in their private parts and see what's happening under there.
Yeah, just do a little cutting and sewing, you know?
Yeah.
The chloroform rag into the vagina. I mean,
That's one way to feel it instantly.
To feel it or not feel it. I feel like, why don't,
You would feel the chloroform, and
Yeah.
then you would stop feeling
put
anything else.
Just put a bunch of cocaine in there.
Yeah. No, but that's like hyper awake. You don't want that.
But it numbs it.
It does numb it.
Yeah, give a vaginal gummy.
A boof.
Yeah,
A cocaine
a
boof
vaginal
up the puss.
Yeah, why not? That exists, I think.
Hey, if you could put cocaine anywhere.
Yeah, literally, if there's a hole, you can put cocaine in it. No one would ever debate that. But yeah, so there were no guidelines. There were no, even 10 years after he did the surgeries, like it was not like a huge thing yet. So again, though, he figured it out. It worked eventually, and he figured out how to cure these fistulas.
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 Come on, Dan, say it with me.
fistulas.
On December 21st, 1856, at age 32, Anarcha was admitted to the Women's Hospital in New York with the notation that she had stayed a month and was discharged in January 1857 as cured. On a tombstone for her, it says Annacay, and she was the wife of Lorenzo Jackson. So her real name was Annacay Jackson.
It took her 19 years to get cured.
No. That was for a different thing, I think.
Okay.
But that was just another record of her.
Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah.
19 years was shit coming out of your pussy hole.
No,
that
no,
would
no.
be
He cured her
unfortunate.
at the time.
And this was actually Samuel Jackson's great-great-grandmother.
That'd be actually wild if that was true.
That's why he's so hard.
I might need to look into that.
Yeah, you didn't look into, it's a pretty common name, I guess. But
I didn't 23andMe Samuel L. Jackson. You can't get hair from him.
You can get hair probably from somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true.
Hair is hair.
Pubes would have worked.
Pubes will work.
We should start our own kind of ancestor.com based solely off pubes.
Or just to find like if you're just find the historical person that you're related to. That'd be kind of interesting.
It's just like Ancestry.com, but you send your pubes.
Yeah,
just send your pubes.
Give
Send them. Just send them to Dan's apartment. We'll
do
put
a fresh shave.
We'll put the
and
link
say,
in the bio.
Oh man, Napoleon. That's my great 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 uncle.
If you send us your pubes, we'll just tell you you're related to somebody sweet.
Remind me. I'll do it before I leave.
Cool. Plenty of grass now.
You can keep them.
No, send Dan your pubes. He said so.
Between 1845 and 1849, Sims performed more experimental surgery on several other slaves and to treat the same sort of vaginal problems. He actually, business was booming so hard, he added a second story to the 4-bed hospital
Gotta expand.
in his backyard.
He's
But
an
that's
entrepreneur, Rob.
That's just doctor stuff back then that you have a backyard
It's
hospital.
kind of funny now. I feel like for at least for women's for women who give birth, like they are coming back around to backyard hospitals, not quite backyard hospitals, but like birthing centers and like a little center.
We went to one before our first child was born, and I was like, so what happens if things go bad? And they're like, oh, it's great. It's fine. We call an ambulance. And I was like,
The same thing that would happen if you didn't come here.
yeah, I was like, you know what?
We could just skip all that.
We could just go straight to the
Let's
hospital.
just go straight there.
Thankfully, a friend of ours who gave birth like a year and a half before us, she like nearly bled out from just like a lot of blood loss.
Thankfully.
And that scared Courtney into just being like a hospital.
I could never do it. Don't do it at home. Like I don't even like. You don't want to do that. You don't want tarps and tubs and.
It's a kiddie pool.
Fluids.
I believe
That should be someone else's job.
Yeah.
the medical field for women has come a long way, unless you're a gymnast.
That it's still.
I'm glad you believe.
That is still horrible.
Keep believing.
Yeah, that is still Sims level of. It's still Anarcha.
Most of the things that they've learned have been learned in the last like 15, 20 years.
It's a Larry Nassar joke.
I got it. No, I got
Okay.
it. Yeah. But
Hey, you know what? All the Big Ten doctors are bad.
they're all bad. He's just the one that got
Isaiah
got.
Thomas.
Big Ten in
He's
general.
just the one that got.
Big
No,
Ten
he's
in
not the
general
only one
is
that got
bad.
got. The Indiana men's basketball doctor got busted for doing.
Yeah, but we're talking about women right now,
I know.
Rob. Okay.
I'm just saying Isaiah Thomas got like 40 prostate exams in college.
Mm-hmm. And then you
That's a lot.
have the Ohio State wrestling coach.
Yeah. Was it? No, it wasn't the coach. It was their doctor. But the coaches covered it up, including that guy who's a congressman.
I've never been assaulted by a doctor, and I'm a little bit offended, honestly, right now.
Well, call your dad.
Dad, why haven't you?
Yeah, kill two birds with one stone, you know?
Dad, what's wrong with my pussy?
This is how you make it in comedy.
Yeah. It's
Airing-
classic Austin stand-up.
Airing your grievance.
Yeah.
My dad won't finger me.
Yeah.
Let me get another one.
So one of Sims's key developments, and this is actually huge. Again, ethically, not great. Medically, this guy's pretty legit. He figured out that one of the things that was fucking up his repairs was that the sutures they would use would cause infections or not be effective and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So he was like, well, okay, what won't cause an infection that I can use to sew up a wound, to suture a wound? Especially in the inside of the body where everything's grosser and blah, blah, blah.
Hair?
Silver. So he had a jeweler prepare silver wire, and he used that. And
Like the first staple, like medical staples.
yes, it stopped the infections that were associated with silk sutures, and that caused, and also sometimes they used lead sutures.
Oof.
Have to.
Yeah.
Surgical steel with a little extra on top.
Yeah. So
Gabby kind of seems like the type that would still do like those drops of silver under her tongue.
Is there something cool that happens?
I think it's just for health, just general wellness.
I probably would.
Okay.
it's good. It's
I would
keeps
try it.
vampires away.
Put some CBD in there. Move
Yeah.
on.
There's a lot of benefits to drinking silver. So
No lie, Giorgio's ex-girlfriend made him do it like
Jesus.
every day.
Every day is
I think that's why he turned blue.
Really? No.
It was colloidal silver or whatever.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Occasionally,
He was just really sad.
Blue.
Yeah.
He was blue.
Oh, So he also invented a rectal examination position in which the patient's on the left side and the right knee is flexed against the abdomen. The left knee is slightly flexed. This is named for him to this day. That's the Sims position or whatever the fuck. It is
Not to be confused with the Sins position.
No.
You could fuck in it though.
Yeah, you could
all
do
of
it.
these positions are also in the Kama Sutra.
You can fucking
Are
any
they?
position.
I would guess. I actually don't know, but it seems like I feel like if it's making a hole easier to access medically,
Then
it's also easier to access sexually.
Name any position that you can't have sex with. I mean, starter position for a runner, you can have sex that way.
You could, crisscross applesauce. You could.
You could have sex crisscross applesauce.
there's so many ways.
Other than just like
So if you're ever bored
Even the
with
clench,
your wife
even like
or
a
your
clench and
girlfriend,
hold.
it's on you, kind of.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Be creative. You know, no one's boxing you in.
look in old medical journals for sexual inspiration.
After Sims successfully treated Anarcha, he was asked by many white women to repair their fistulas. And he did occasionally do experimental surgery on white women as well. However, because they had a choice, a lot of them would get started and be like, ow,
Please stop.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But his main subjects were slaves with fistulas. Sims searched for patients with fistula because you got to double check it, right? You got to do it again and again and again. And he succeeded in finding 6 or 7 women and girls, slaves, and he took responsibility for their care on the conditions that the owners just provided clothes and pay any taxes. I don't even know what the tax situation would be. And he did also purchase...
Pay the resort fee.
Yeah, he did also purchase one slave specifically to do the experimental surgery on her. But, that sounds horrible, but he bought her because her owner wouldn't let her get the surgery.
Oh. Yeah, that's nice.
Not the worst.
It's not the worst reason.
It's honestly one of the better reasons I've ever heard to buy
in
a
terms
slave.
of slave purchasing.
Yeah.
It's like rehoming a dog. It's like I can't give this dog back to you.
Yeah. It's like Christina's dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sims, of course, never got any heat for this because they were slaves, but not only because they were slaves and people just didn't care. In fact, the South considered the fact that they had slaves to be a huge medical research advantage over the North.
Yeah.
There is literally...
Believe it.
Yeah. There is literally a college, brochure from the South Carolina Medical College in the 1830s
Go Cox.
that wrote this. And I'm going to quote the whole thing. No place in the United States offers as great opportunities for the acquisition of anatomical knowledge, subjects being attained from among the colored population in sufficient number for every purpose, and proper dissection carried on without offending any individual in the community. Those impediments which exist in so many other places to the prosecution of this study are not here thrown in the path of the student, public feeling being rather favorable than hostile to the advancement of the science of anatomy. So they were recruiting. They're like, dude, if you go to medical school up north, you're going to have
You're not getting the good education.
no
You're
slaves
not getting the current,
to experiment
research.
on.
Yeah.
We'll give you whatever
they're
you need.
ahead. They're ahead.
Also
They're
back then,
making
too,
advancements.
if you went to college, there was no poor guy that needed to pay his rent or pay his tuition by signing up for studies.
Yeah, people weren't doing that voluntarily.
Because everybody that went to college then was wealthy.
Yeah, no one's donating plasma or doing
Right.
research studies.
So this college announced in advertisements in the Charleston newspapers that it had set up a specific surgery room for Negroes, quote, and offered to treat without charge while it was in session any interesting cases sent by their owners for the benefit and instruction of their pupils.
Every time you say that word, I see a little smirk. In the corner of my eye, I just see you smirking. You like saying that word.
What, Negro?
Yeah.
That's the Zen. It's a Zen reflex.
Okay.
I thought it was fistula. Fistula is giving me a giggle.
What, fistula?
Yeah, it's a fun word to say.
It is. So essentially, they were like, send your people, we'll treat them for free. The weirder, the better. And yeah, good deal for everyone. Except, honestly, I'll say this. There's probably a lot of slaves that would have gotten no treatment for whatever their weird shit was. So...
Now their pussies work again.
Right.
There's white women whose pussies never worked
It's
again.
guys, too. Like, they're like, the college was anything.
Yeah.
The college was just like, you got a weird thing?
Yeah. Would you rather receive experimental treatment or no treatment?
I suppose
I guess
it just...
experimental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
I'm taking the experimental most of the time.
If the choice is between shit discharge and the possibility of no shit discharge, I'm sign me, like, get to poking.
Because your life is basically over if you don't get that fixed.
Especially as a woman. I mean, if your hole don't work right, what value do you have?
You are a whole. That's
what they were.
It's something I might have to actually come to grips with no health insurance is, I'll just take the experimental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to go to
You'll pay me for that? Okay, I'll take that.
shady
Yeah.
doctor and just get it done.
Make the system work for you is what I'm saying.
There were 3...
Oh, no, I don't have health insurance. I can't get medical treatment. Sign up and become a test subject.
It's going to take a little longer, but it's going to be free.
Yeah. You might bleed out before that, but
you might not. You might get it fixed.
stop being such a bitch.
Say yes.
Just say yes. Say yes more in life to experimental
I'll take
medical
that pill.
treatment. So he named 3... Sims did name 3 black women and girls in his autobiography, although he did work on more than 3. Anarcha, Betsy, and Lucy. Each of them had fistulas. And another interesting thing about the surgery was I guess Sims was like so hardcore about figuring it out. A real grinder, a real relentless worker, that his doctor's assistants all just got burnt out and quit. So the only people assisting him in the surgery were the patients themselves.
Oh, no. I mean, I think that would give you something to focus on, though. It's like, hold the light straight.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay.
Move the mirror.
Yeah.
Hold steady, woman. Not all the experiments were great. One patient, Lucy, nearly died from sepsis because Sims accidentally left a sponge in her.
That happens.
Yeah.
When you don't have an assistant, like, you need a second pair of eyes. You need a buddy check.
This one, there were other doctors there.
Okay.
He just left.
It was
Sponge
just,
seems useful.
negligence. It was just negligence.
Yeah.
You know, a sharp tool, that would suck, but a sponge, it just kind of seems like it would be a beneficial thing to have in
For
your
a
body.
time.
I don't know if it's really
And
gonna
then,
hurt
you know, you
much.
ever left a wet sponge in the sink and then left
Yeah,
for
I
the
just
weekend?
threw one out, actually.
Yeah, that's that, but it's in your body.
Yeah, I guess it kind of festers. Maybe some new
They
things
do
build
tend to fester.
Real breeding ground for filthy things.
It's
after a
warm.
while.
It's dirty.
up. Very useful, though, if you internally bleed a lot.
Yeah, but you still need to be replacing it. But
You do want to swap it out. Yeah, eventually.
it's like a tampon. It's like you don't want TSS from a dirty sponge.
Right. That's what you got.
Speaking from experience.
I've never had it, but I have sure tested the limits.
Good God.
We'd be
the same
putting
way.
stuff in there all the time.
I'd be the same way. I'd be such a lazy tampon changer. Like, I'd be like, I think I can get another couple miles out of this.
That's the thing. It's like
It's like a gas
they
tank.
they cost money. You're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I could take it out, or I could go to sleep and take it out in the morning. I could take
That's
it out
like
in the
8
morning.
hours.
Yeah. When you're tired and
Period
everything
doesn't stop. Period don't sleep.
Listen, there's a couple days that don't sleep, but then there's a couple days where it's pretty snoozy, you know?
Okay.
Now
You
you
get a
know.
roll of paper towels, kind of bunch it up, shove it up
Yeah,
there.
and then the next morning you just get in there with your fingers in the shower and you just clean up. Ladies, all 3 of us, anyone else?
There's a lot of people learning things they hope aren't true about their wives.
They're like, women are disgusting and stop giving them microphones.
Our fraternity house, actually, the septic tank exploded.
Because of tampons? Probably because of
Because-
flushable wipes.
No, it was one of our brother's girlfriends just kept flushing her tampons down the toilet, and yeah, it caused a shit river.
It was
in
definitely
front
not
of
one woman's
our
tampons.
backyard.
It was an entire generation of people's girlfriends' tampons.
Certainly.
Yeah, there were tampons in there from the 70s.
Yeah.
For
And
sure.
Those did not disintegrate the same.
No.
But she was very willy-nilly.
They were just
with how
asbestos.
she disposed of them.
So you saw them.
They were kind of just in the toilet.
That's not good.
Yeah, they would always clog the toilet.
College girls are just as gross as college boys.
Oh yeah, probably gross.
It's underrated in a lot
Definitely
of ways.
grosser in some ways. They definitely
Because they can get away with it.
they definitely shower less. I'll say that.
Oh, for sure.
Shower less.
How many times are you showering?
I mean, currently a lot more than I did in college.
How many times did you shower a day in college?
Definitely not daily. Definitely not daily.
That's insane.
Not even.
I shower twice a day,
Well, good for you.
morning and night.
Listen, college girls, they have fake tan, they have blowouts, they're hungover,
Dry
they have
shampoo.
class. Like college girls are just like they're just like a cesspool of germs and chemicals.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're getting filled up.
They're getting filled up, and they're using boys' razors to trim their pubes at parties.
That's normal.
At what?
Is this the first time you're hearing of this?
Yes. Did you ever do this?
I never did this, but I have been in the bathroom with girls that did this.
Because they knew they were going to hook up that night?
Yeah, well, they didn't know they were going to hook up that
Right.
night, and then they get to the party, and they're like,
I need
actually,
something to-
things have changed, and you go to the bathroom in a gaggle, as
and
you
do
do,
some landscaping down there.
and then you see, especially if it's like an electric trimmer, because I guess girls don't have those back
Yeah.
then, and yeah, they just go to town with a
Sweet.
strange man. Like
My beard trimmer is just being
Yeah.
used to create a runway.
I've seen TikToks of men that get like some disgusting face-eating bacteria from
I would be
that.
so annoyed
From
if
their,
someone
like,
used my
herpes
razor
popping.
It
to
would
shave
be
their
annoying.
pubes, and it wasn't even to fuck me.
Yeah, especially
Because if it was to bang me, I'd be like, girl, whatever you need,
yeah, sure.
I'm here for you.
Well,
Please do that.
Sounds like you're a selfish guy.
but this is assuming women are asking for consent, which is they're definitely doing it without asking, because it's like
I
because they're
know.
walking around like, oh, I showed up here this way.
Yeah, they're obviously not asking. No one would ever ask that.
No, yeah.
They
No,
go in
I never did it.
groups.
I never did it. In fact, I did the opposite, just hooking up with crazy pube situation.
Fair enough. Fair
Because
enough.
when they're blackout, who cares?
That wouldn't stop me.
Didn't stop anyone.
Yeah, it never does. You might just not go down on them. That would be the only.
In college, no one's going down on anyone. Well, girls aren't getting gone down on very
Speak
much.
for yourself.
All right. Well, yet another disappointment. I'm learning about it right now.
Yeah. But I guess people were using my razor. I don't know. Or oof, what is like a roommate's razor?
Yeah,
I'm just getting like my buddy's beard hair.
yeah,
in my
thankfully you
mouth.
can't grow any facial hair.
No, it's enough. There's still.
it's
puny
enough
little
for the
things.
electric, which is what's coveted.
Yeah,
He hasn't shaved in 4 years.
I wish that
That's how
was true.
slow it
It's
grows.
there's definitely some action. Just because it's not like yours doesn't mean it's invalid.
Yeah, I can't grow a beard. Like fully cannot grow a beard. I thought it would come one day, and it never did.
Mine kind of came on late. I never really tested it until I was like 25.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, when you were at TFM, you had a full fucking 5 o'clock shadow like every day, even when you were clean shaven. So it was bucking
You were
by then.
shaving like with a razor and shaving cream?
Yeah, for some reason that was a mistake.
Oh,
I
like
understand.
like in the military.
Kind of.
That's crazy. At TFM, no less.
Well, beards weren't frat.
They
Beards
were not.
were not
Beards were not
frat.
in at that time.
Same with
Interesting.
sleeve tats, not frat.
Not frat.
Still not.
What's up, brother?
Look at you. And look how far he's come.
Now, look, history is complicated, and Sims deserves to get shit on for experimenting on women who could not consent.
Tear
to
down
have the
that
surgery.
statue.
However, I will give Sims a little credit
Of
here.
the
History
mice.
is complicated. In 1871, Sims went to New York and resumed working at a women's hospital where he provided surgical treatment for women with cancer. Sounds totally
That sounds very generous. Very nice
sounds uncontroversial, right?
of him. Sure.
Yeah, it was very controversial, actually, because at the time, cancer was considered to be a disease that poor people and perverts got.
Perverts, of course, always get cancer.
It was sexually transmitted.
God
allegedly.
punishes the perverts.
Yeah. And she has breast cancer. Who was sucking on her titties? Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That whore was asking for it.
Yep. And she's poor.
Yeah, it's kind of like how you drink out of a milk carton. You know, you crumple it up and there's going to be some lumps that are weird in it. That kind of checks out logically. I'm thinking with 1800s brain.
Yeah,
guys.
exactly. So In response to Sims treating women with cancer, the ladies' board of the women's hospital
Oh, what did those biddies do?
argued that they should not be treating, because it's a full women's hospital, not just cancer, should not be treating cancer patients
Because they're whores that don't deserve
they're dirty, poor whores. And the hospital prohibited cancer patients from coming. At a meeting of the hospital's board of governors in 1874, Sims gave a hard speech being like, fuck you, this is insane. We should be treating these women at the earliest stages if possible. And after arguing with the board, he was let go. He was fucking fired.
He just took his Hippocratic oath very seriously.
Yeah. And then he went on to establish America's first cancer institute, the New York Cancer Hospital.
Wow. Good for him.
Yeah,
Glad he didn't let those bitches keep him down.
exactly.
Good
So
things come out of terrible situations.
I think
How many medical advancements did we get from the Nazis?
not a lot. They
Yeah.
were like, what happens
few,
if I sew a
a
dog?
few. A
But
good few.
I gotta think at least one. I don't know any.
I think we only found out what wasn't possible. Like, oh yeah, it looks like if you saw a Jew to another Jew, you do not get one Jew. You just got two dead Jews. So, we know that now. Okay, now I'm going to sew this bird to a Jew. Okay, the Jew does not fly, and the bird and Jew are dead. So that does not work either. They weren't really figuring out.
They were process of eliminating.
Yeah, they weren't really figuring out good things. Just stuff that seemed like common
They were
sense.
better engineers, okay? We went to the moon because of them, but not... Yeah, again, I don't know any medical advancements that came from the Nazis.
I actually disagree that they were better engineers. They were vain. They were bad. It's like a bad writer who can't edit themselves. You know what I mean?
They were better. They just didn't have enough.
You know what
They
a
were
good-
just gratuitous. They were
gratuitous.
self-serving.
Because the Tiger tank, this is the best example. The Tiger tank was like this perfect tank, like unbeatable, and like just like awesome. But the problem was it was crazy complicated, and if it broke down, it took a long time to repair, and there weren't a lot of them because they were so complicated, even though it was like a perfect tank. Meanwhile, the Americans made the Sherman comically easy to repair, to the point where it would only take an hour and they're right back in battle, unless it was like literally blown up. And we made like 100 times more of them because they were super simple.
Like one closed system instead of a lot of open systems that
Right.
are all...
Just
So-
sounds like they're perfectionists.
Exactly, and that's why they lost the war. Well, one of many reasons they lost the war, but that is a reason they lost the war.
Yeah, we know.
Keep it simple. Americans were just like, just keep firing these shit. The Sherman tank was just like the American car. Like, look, we don't need to make a good one. We just need to just fucking make them. Just make them.
Perfect is the enemy of good.
Goddamn right.
I don't know, but like the best car out there right now is probably Asian Toyota.
Yeah. No,
Toyota makes great cars.
the Japanese low-key
Hot take.
The Japanese had good shit too, but
They just don't break down. Like they're
They're good.
perfect.
They're good cars. Yeah,
You don't need.
it's
It's
not
like
a hot
you don't
take
need
at
to
all.
change the oil.
You
It
really
just
don't.
goes. It's like Gabby's tampon. It never needs to
It
come
can
out.
just leave it there for a lot long. You'll be fine.
Your
You'll get there.
vagina is a Toyota.
Self cleaning. Fuel injected.
Now,
Gets you from point A to point B.
Yeah, she's not flashy, but she's reliable.
so
Not
They're
90,
gonna hate it. They're
not
gonna
100,
hate this episode.
Just 55 in the right lane, baby.
yep,
Smoking, but still working.
Fuel efficient.
never gonna stop running. Get light it on fire.
200,000 miles and counting.
No fistulas on that one.
Listen, guys, it's the rules. If a woman is trying to do comedy, she must talk about her
She's
vagina.
gotta
Yeah.
talk about her puss.
So what's the deal?
That's
with-
y'all's episode. It's his episode.
Yeah,
He forced it on you, honestly.
I did. Now
It's like make Gabby as hack as possible.
yeah.
Here we go.
Just give me your best type 5 on your pussy.
Ain't nothing tight about it.
That was a fucking alley-oop, baby.
Hey.
She threw it down.
Now, I said at the beginning of the episode, if those mice deserved a statue, these women probably do.
I know.
And in September of 2021, they got a Mothers of Gynecology monument in Montgomery, Alabama, that you can visit to this day. So if you're ever in Montgomery, check out this monument to these women, Anarcha and Annacay, I should say is her real name.
Oh, look at that. This is a nice looking statuette.
Yeah.
Series of statues.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Life size.
When did that go up?
2021.
It's kind of steampunk.
Yeah, that seems
looking.
newish.
Yeah.
Seems like something they would put up in a post-pandemic world.
Yeah. Well, it's deserved. Although I think Sims should probably get a statue as well. More so for the
I don't love the style.
We must build a Sim statue to tear it down.
more so for the cancer part than the other stuff. But he did make the first cancer hospital in the United States.
He's
so.
got to cut his teeth somehow.
What?
He cut his teeth.
Yeah.
In
And he did help a lot of
different
women,
way.
just not in a very ethical way. Although I don't think he was a bad-hearted person. Like, I really don't.
His intentions were good.
Yeah. It's not great. Like, the situation's not great, but I don't think you can, like, ascribe malice to him.
No, he really just wanted to help.
Yeah.
And he did. Help he did, eventually.
It just wasn't in the best possible way.
He's not the first man
He's
to fumble
transparent.
his way
to
to a win
Yeah.
via a long line of women's bodies littered behind him. Listen, to make an omelet, you got to break a few eggs. And sometimes those eggs are inside a living woman's body.
Yes. That's all I got for today on the mother of gynecology, Annacay Jackson. What'd you guys learn today?
all of it.
So much. I didn't even know about this shit discharge.
The most interesting thing to me was that it was A, very common, and B, if it happened to you, you just lived in the shadows for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Like
not
you
great.
were just
You
and
go to the island of misfit toys, rightfully so.
yeah, or maybe if it happened to you and you're rich, like you just live in a wing of the house that no one visits ever.
Yeah, but like, do you even get to be a mom? Like, do they take your baby away and give it to a woman that's unruined?
Do not know. I assume
would
if the
guess
baby
yes.
survives,
You
you're
can't
allowed
be
to
around
raise
kids
it.
like that.
Yeah, like you don't want
No, that's gross.
to be splooging shit discharge around
Yeah.
your children.
Yeah, I mean, eventually the kids, I assume she was allowed to like breastfeed it maybe sometimes, but
Yeah, but then how many of them even make it to age 5?
right,
Not many.
exactly.
You become a pump at that point.
You drop the baby in the poop, it dies immediately. Yeah.
Not great.
Who's today's Hitler?
The fucking New York Society bitches who didn't want to treat people with cancer because they thought they were sluts.
Wild, actually.
Those ladies always have something up their ass. They just always had a reason to take away from other people.
Yeah.
Specifically
and it was,
women.
by the way, it was women.
Yes.
Like it was women that did that. The ladies board for the hospital specifically was like, oh, like literal pearl
And then after
clutching.
that, it was the temperance. They did that shit too. They just love to take shit away from people having a good time.
I want to say the literal Nazis we talked about because I can't think of one memorable, medical advancement they made.
Ooh, how original. Today's Hitler is the Nazis.
I think my Hitler for today is the one slave owner was like, you can't, no, she just gonna poop.
I don't want her to get that
Yeah,
surgery.
I want her to get better. And Sims is
I
just
like the smell that comes out of there.
Sims is just like, oh my God, I'll buy it. Or also probably the white guy who raped Annacay Jackson would be.
At 13
yeah,
or
would
12.
be up there. Yeah.
But also, my Hitler is the Nazis because of results. They didn't get any.
They didn't get any.
Yeah.
If you're going to do all that, you might as well just have something to show for it.
I need
Right.
something concrete.
Look, if you can't justify, if the means aren't justified, at least have the ends.
Mm-hmm.
Which this guy had.
Yes.
He got there.
This guy got the ends.
Yeah.
He fully got there.
He got it over the goal.
He had
line.
a lot of W's.
But he was
Dude,
dealing,
he actually did. Like Sims was a talent. Like I said, Sims was a talented doctor.
he took his Hippocratic Oath very seriously.
he got
I
it
admire it.
because he dealt with a lot of ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Well.
All the ends.
Yeah, I think the do no harm part he cared a little bit less about.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Although how much harm reduction was even possible in the 1840s?
I mean, I think just living, it's pretty hard to have
Yeah.
harm reduced. The longer you live, you're gonna endure some harm.
Yeah. I would say so.
You don't make it to 30 without significant harm.
Significant harm. Well, that's all I got for today.
Good shit.
Gabby, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Great studio. Love
Thanks,
it.
Yeah.
Isn't the couch an upgrade? I feel like
The couch is an upgrade. I love how similar the frame looks to.
Dan's a talented guy.
It looks great, Dan. You're doing great. Now you just
Oh, I
gotta
thought
bring.
you hired somebody.
Well, whoever did it, you should give him a raise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give him more of your money.
give these guys more of your money. Subscribe to
Sure,
the Patreon.
I'll take more of our money.
Patreon.com/softcore history.
Yeah.
Rob, is that you give me permission to take 2/3 of the Patreon now?
That's what I heard. I heard that too.
No,
Okay.
sure isn't.
No, but you are allowed to go and steal food directly out of the mouths of his children.
I will.
If you want to come over and eat whenever, you're more than welcome.
I can get a plate.
Yeah.
I show up to your house.
Because you know who doesn't eat the food me and Courtney cook?
Your
It's
wife.
the
Children?
fucking children. Yeah, so
Those kids are crazy.
Dino
they're
Nugs.
goddamn insane.
I'll eat Dino Nugs with Rory.
All right. Yeah, you do
Watch
have
some
to. You do
football.
have to sit at the child's table.
That's fine. And
He's lost enough weight now that he can.
I'll also
Now that we're on a cut, he can sit at the kids'
bring
table.
gifts for your children of Bionicles and Street Sharks.
God damn it. Well, invitation
And
revoked.
throwing stars. Bring some sharp stuff too. Bring some sharp
really-
stuff and some fire
I
stuff.
didn't really mess around with throwing stars.
All right. Well,
wasn't
maybe
like-
some vintage
wasn't a
lighters.
karate
Maybe
kid.
maybe some Zippos or something.
Even though I am Daniel's son.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd love fire.
Of course they would.
Yeah. Sounds right. Well, that's all I got for today.
Yeah, patreon.com/softcore history. 2 additional episodes every week, Wednesday and Friday. We've had nothing but bangers recently.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Yeah, last Friday we did an episode on an assassination where a man in Switzerland got murked with an axe by a bear.
Check it out.
Yeah.
By man dressed like a bear.
No,
Also-
no, just a bear.
Okay.
No reason to ruin it.
Rob,
You piece of shit.
Sorry. Also, on the $20 tier, Dan and I are giving college football picks, extra content.
Yeah, we're doing other stuff. So it's just really as a thank you to everybody that upped their
Their
contribution.
subscription. Yeah. But if you want to up it as well, that thank you extends.
Because there
to-
are a lot of people did it out of the goodness of their hearts.
it's been
So
so
we're just gonna
cute
do
to
some
see how
stuff.
great the community is showing up for y'all. Like, I'm excited for this new chapter. I feel like your fans and
It's
your
all I do
listeners are
now,
excited for this new
so
chapter.
We need to get that community up. So let's build
Yeah.
up that community of softies. Tell a friend about the show. Share the show with a friend.
I think
Not the show. Share your favorite episode.
I think-
Don't just send the show page because you got to give them somewhere to start.
one
give 'em
thing
your fave.
one thing I want to do. and
Don't start at the beginning.
Don't start at the beginning.
No. One thing I want to do that I will actually do for the $20 tier is I'll play you in Napoleon Total War. In battles.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I can because it's on my laptop right now. I could play it right now.
Right
it's
now.
It's an easy thing to do.
All right.
We will record it and I will fucking fight you in Napoleon Total War. We'll work out the deets on that, but I will do it 100%.
Hit them up in the Discord. There's a Discord.
Yeah, you
It's
have
a
to be
very
part
active
of
Discord.
A very active Discord if you're a patron member. So let's build up this community. It's because
Good
the job market's grim, guys.
It's gonna be great. You're
It's
doing
not
great.
it's not good. So I want to just continue doing this to make money.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
We want to be our own
That
bosses.
seems like
Hell
that
yeah.
seems like the
And
move.
y'all deserve it. You guys work hard. You guys put out a lot of content very consistently for a very long time. And that's a lot more than most content creators
Yeah.
can say. A lot more than most male podcast hosts do.
And we don't just show up and fart into a microphone and say my vagina.
No, there is research. All right, listen. The episode theme was vaginas.
Way to force it, Gabby.
That's me. So yeah, like I said, your listeners are gonna love this one.
For the tampons alone. All right, well,
Not my fault.
For Dan Regester and Gabby Montemayor, I am Rob Fox.
You just got soft serve.